Good morning, Seattle. I'm glad to see the Pacific Northwest repping with energy this morning. Thank you. Seattle, Washington, are you ready?
We are
One Seattle ready!
You may begin.
Cue that video!
Hello to the National Civic Lead and my fellow All-American City finalists. I'm Bruce Harrell, the mayor of Seattle, and I'm proud to say that I'm the third generation of my family to call this city home. Now, much like the Coast Salish people who have cared for these lands and waters for countless generations, we in Seattle feel a responsibility to protect, restore, and preserve the environment and natural resources that are vital to our health and future. You see, Seattle's natural beauty isn't just what makes this city so special. It's also because we draw visitors and new residents here every year. But with that growth comes challenges. Combined with the impacts of climate change, the pressures on our resources like food and water and energy, well, they demand action. Not just action, but partnership. A collaborative response where we work together to replenish and restore and sustain that which surrounds us. Today, I'm excited to share how our residents and our city government are coming together to co-create a bold vision of a healthier, cleaner, greener future for Seattle. Through our One Seattle approach, we're advancing a climate justice plan that not only prioritizes equity, but also takes decisive, necessary steps to build resilience. We're committed to ensuring that Seattle remains a thriving city, not just for us today, but for the generations that will follow. That's the power of all of us working together. Thank you for this opportunity to showcase our work and to hear about the inspiring efforts of cities all across the country. Together, we're building a brighter tomorrow for all of us.
Hi, my name is Dawn Lindell, and I'm the CEO for Seattle City Light. It is my honor to be up here with both colleagues and community partners from the Emerald City in the Evergreen State. And we are here today to share how we're reducing energy inequality and building a sustainable future together.
Hola, buenos dias. My name is Celeste Mundo, and I'm a member of the Duwamish Valley Youth Corps. The need to advocate became very real in 2022 when flooding in the neighborhood South Park displaced families and hurt small businesses.
We're here to share 3 stories of how local government and communities co-created a vision for a greener future. Our first story is about building a transportation system powered by clean energy and guided by community priorities.
你好，我的名字是宋雨婷. Hello everyone, my name is Angela Song and I'm the Transportation Electrification Portfolio Manager at Seattle City Light. Transportation is Seattle's #1 climate pollution, and although we've made great strides in our electric vehicle infrastructure investments, we know it's not enough, and that's why we are empowering communities to create their own energy future.
你好, my name is Stanley Cao. I'm the Community Liaison Advisor at the Department of Neighborhoods. So rather than make assumptions about community, we went directly to those most impacted by transportation emissions to understand their urgent needs.
大家好, I'm Linda Lee, one of the many community liaisons that provided community outreach for this project. Our goal was to engage 500 community members across 10 neighborhoods in 24 languages and cultural groups.
Community liaisons hosted electric vehicle demonstration with seniors and people with disabilities. We engaged residents and small businesses in their own languages. And we also listened to youth concerns about jobs and let teenagers even jump inside an electric vehicle where the gas engine used to be.
My first language is Mandarin, and I'm part of Seattle's Chinese community, so I knew to recruit people using WeChat app. At our focus groups, we created a welcoming afternoon tea vibe with snacks and the drinks.
We heard that people wanted clear, reliable information, in-translation support, hands-on technology demonstrations, and infrastructure that empowers entire communities and not just single households.
This feedback shaped a plan for community-led solutions, such as providing electric vans to social services, charging stations to small, women, and minority-owned businesses, as well as engaging youth to co-create green job opportunities.
And we're not done yet. We know innovation and resilience already exist within our communities, and it is our job to resource that resilience.
We can't shift away from fossil fuels in transportation without community leadership. Our partners at the Office of Sustainability and Environment embrace this too, co-creating the city's food action plan with community input.
Hola, buenos días. I am Cesar Garcia, co-founder of Lake City Collective, a grassroots organization. Alongside peers from diverse communities citywide, we partnered with the Office of Sustainability and Environment to develop the 2025 Food Action Plan.
Hello, good morning. I'm Bridget Igo from the Office of Sustainability and Environment, where I work on food policy and programs. Community partners like Cesar have long pushed to broaden who's at the decision-making table. For this plan, we engaged over 250 leaders from tribal governments, community, businesses, organizations, schools, and other institutions. We focused on deep listening and dialogue to address issues like food insecurity, supporting the local food economy, preventing food waste and climate pollution, and building resilient communities. The goal was to develop a plan that centered on the values and priorities like partners like Cesar.
This plan supports our local food system, and importantly, it supports communities like mine. It ensures our families have access to fresh, affordable food, and that our cultural knowledge and traditions are preserved for generations to come.
As Cesar said, this plan now supports dozens, actually hundreds, of community-led organizations and programs across Seattle. And this year, initiatives like those led at Lake City Collective have been added to a new online map so that people can explore local efforts in their neighborhoods and also hold the city accountable to our priorities of fair access to healthy, affordable food and food that's produced in ways that benefit people and the planet.
Our city is an ecosystem of communities preserving their heritage, caring for each other, and protecting the environment. My home is in the north side, in Seattle's largest creek watershed. City Hall sits down in the center, and for our next speaker's home is in the south, along the Duwamish River.
Hello, I'm Carmen Martinez. For over 23 years, I've worked with youth on environmental projects in Seattle's South Park. The work is personal. My grandmother came here 64 years ago to raise her children. My uncles once swam in the Duwamish River, which later became a Superfund site. We've been working ever since to restore it, focusing on education and understanding of our regional water system.
Hi, I'm Belinda Chin, the Public Programs Manager at Cedar River Watershed Education Center. Seattle's mountain watersheds provide some of the nation's highest quality drinking water to 1.6 million people. And we cannot sustain that without equity. Last year, we launched a field program inviting BIPOC communities, immigrants, elders, youth, and others to tour the watershed, connect with nature, and learn about Seattle's water system. This year, we're continuing that work with our community partners to reshape the utility into one that is multi-generational, culturally relevant, historically grounded, and rooted in shared decision-making.
After visiting the watershed, we talked about where our water came from and what caused the floods that displaced our neighbors. Hearing it from youth makes a bigger impact. Our community doesn't just want to take a survey. We want to become leaders in protecting our home.
The youth I work with now are children of those I supported a generation ago. While cleaning the river takes time, this work is making a real difference. We have changed the narrative. Government is now coming to us, and we are all working together.
Our amazing community partners have just shared what reflects the One Seattle approach, where local government and community partners share power to co-create innovative and culturally relevant climate solutions.
All of us on this stage, along with our community and organizations, will continue to work together to build a healthy, thriving, and resilient Seattle for generations to come. Thank you.